The exploration in Crimson Desert does not disappoint, and let me tell you about my travels to Delysia, which ended in a train ride up to the Crimson Desert. So I wanted to explore outside of Hernan for the first time in Crimson Desert. So on my most recent playthrough, I decided to follow the Naz River out to the ocean and see if it was possible to make it to Delysia, or if there was something in between that would have caught my eye, just basically wanting to explore outside of the main region that I've been in. And when I made it to the end of the Naz River, or the lower Naz River, I was absolutely shocked. There was like 3 to 4 castles I could see in the distance, and the ocean was right there in front of me, and that waterfall in front of us just kind of looked really okay. But what really caught my eye in the world of Crimson Desert was the blimps in the background. About 3 blimps circling around a spire on the other side of, this bay, and I decided that's where I want to go for, this playthrough of Crimson Desert, and then once we get there, we'll figure out from there. So as I try to get to the other side of the bay, ended up drowning once or twice, ended up dying to some other creatures, but eventually I made my way over there just to find out that this entire place of Gorthak was a mech battlefield. So I showed up to the Bridge of Peace, and it was not peaceful at all. I was met with guys with guns. I was also met with the buzzards that were trying to chase me, and they were swarming me, and really all I could do was run away from them. So I ran in a bit deeper into there, trying to still make it to Delysia, but more or less also just running to survive. And I came across a mech crab or a mech spider, and I certainly decided I can't fight them either, so I just decided to keep running. More mechs were trying to chase me, and I was just like, this area is not safe at all. I need to get out of here. And then I came across mech praying mantises, which I definitely couldn't fight, so again, I need to get out of here, and I was able to make it to the wall of Delysia, where you are safe from all the mechs, so I was able to, break free of all the mech chaos and be like, whoa, that was crazy. And then I see Delysia, which looks absolutely beautiful, and there's castles in the background again, and I was just very stunned of just, wow, this looks absolutely fantastic to explore, and I just got out of this, absolutely terrible place that I can't wait when I'm a high enough level to explore and fight these, mech crabs and mech praying mantises. But definitely dangerous territory out there. And as I'm running through Delysia, I'm, looking around, and I see that there's train tracks, and I know that there's a train in the game, and I was like, oh, very cool, maybe I'll be able to, see it running off in distance. I doubt I'll be able to, hop on it today. But then as I was going into Tinkerton, looking for a place to actually save or, get some gear or, place that I could return, I did hear the train running by, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is my chance to ride the train. I'm going to go ride the train. And I was able to ride the train all the way up to the Crimson Desert, and then it looked like my character glitched out, and then I just died, unfortunately. I was hoping to ride the entire train around the entire map, or the entire train tracks, basically, until I got back to where I started, but I did die on my way up to the Crimson Desert, unfortunately. I'd probably recommend being inside the train tracks for when it's very steep, so something like that doesn't happen again, that you just get killed randomly. But for my first time traveling outside of Hernan, I was absolutely stunned at Crimson Desert. I mean, going from the Naz River to, the ocean bay where I can see these different castles and I see blimps, to now all of a sudden I'm fighting these mechs, and these mechs are super powerful, to now I'm on a steam cog train going across landscapes that are super, completely different than what I've seen so far. Not to mention I also got to see elephants in Crimson Desert, which is pretty fun and cool. But nonetheless, this is a great example of how awesome the exploration in Crimson Desert is, and I just had a lot of fun going across the continent for the first time and exploring outside of Hernan, and I know I've got a whole lot more to explore, and looking forward to more fun moments like this. So with the end of this video, I think what I'm going to do is allow you to view my entire train trip. Go ahead and feel free to end it here, or if you want to see the train trip and see some different locations across Pywel and the elephants, stay along and watch the whole trip. But until next video, subscribe if you would like, and goodbye.
yeah. Yeah.